Chris, speak on it.
If there is any advice that I could give to my old self in my birth month, it would be stay down till you come up. And I think that life takes a toll on us very quickly, and sometimes we don't know where we're going to end up. And a lot of times we lay things before, the feet of Jesus. We lay things before the altar, and then we pick them right back up. I'm not comfortable. I'm not confident. All right, God, you're not coming through soon enough. But I think the best thing that I've ever done was put my full faith and trust in God. And when I did that, life began to change. And it did seem like everything was upside down at first, but then things slowly began to turn right side up. When I let go of my idols, when I changed things in the course of my life, because at the end of the day, I didn't give me life. So I was really trying to do my own thing, not do why God created me or do what he created me to do. And I didn't understand at first that my life gives life, and my obedience is gonna save somebody else's life. So if I could look back at myself, it would say, don't worry about the people that talked about you. Don't worry about the people who lied on you. Listen, they were coming just as the weeds, but the weeds were purpose filled. You needed them in order to grow, baby. I understood that pressure bust pipes, baby. Pressure make diamonds. And I called you. I didn't name you Crystal for anything. No, there's a transparency about you, and that was ordained before the foundations of the earth. Your name has meaning. Everything about you has meaning. Your height, your lips, your look, everything about you has a meaning. And if I would have knew those things earlier on, in all my getting, if I would have got that understanding earlier, I think my journey would have been a little bit different. But now that I'm standing in the knowing that I am that woman that God created me to be, there is no greater feeling than that. And I see, 10,000 fall on my right and left side. I see all the enemies that once came against me not be half the woman that I am today, not be half the business owner that I am, not be able to communicate with people, and definitely not save God's people, because they're full of hate, envy, bitterness, or anything else. So just if I could talk to my younger self, if I can talk to anybody else who's going through a struggle where the spirit of poverty is plaguing your life, where generational curses are plaguing your life, I can say that coming from Liberty City, I am that girl that God said you are different from everybody else in your family. I'm showing what good things come from Liberty City, like he showed in the Bible days what good things come from Nazareth. I'm going to let everybody know that you were ordained and you are put on display for my glory, for my splendor. And that's a bomb type of thing when you standing in the authority of Christ. And I know that every day that I get up and every day that I walk through, that I got 3,000 angels just carrying me, just going before me, waging war. So for all of you who are in a season where God has ordained the spirit of growth over your life, it is a process. I had a prophet to say to me, it's a process, but at the end, you're going to be able to see the change, the growth in your career, in your family, in your finances. You are going to see all of this. This happened years ago, and I'm finally seeing the fruit of that prophecy come to pass. So hold on to the promises of God. Go through, and don't just go through, but grow through. Love you much. Mwah.